Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a carburetor off of a Yamaha TTR90 and I'm going to be cleaning it for you guys today. I know it's dirty looking because I didn't clean it up since the last time I rode, which I probably should have, but it's too late now, I guess. So, as you see, pretty dirty, and I'm going to clean it. So the first thing we need to do is take off these 4 bolts right here. So let's do that. So this is the little pilot jet right here. This, that focus. This controls when the engine is idling, and I think it's up to 20% throttle. And just gotta make sure that that's cleaned out all the way. If you can blow it out if you need to, or yeah, it doesn't really matter as long as you get it out of there. But as you see, this pilot jet has a little chip in it, which is not good. So that's going to have to get replaced. And now let's get out the main jet. There's a lot bigger hole in it, as you can see, and it's used for when it's from 20% throttle all the way to full throttle. That allows more gas to flow in to the motor. So this is the bowl. This is the part where the carburetor is the whole section where the air and the gas combine to make a good fuel mixture. So right now what we want to do is grab a paper towel, or a shop rag would be good, and just wipe out all the grime and stuff from the inside. And before you want to do this, you can just pop this screw off. Before you take any of this part apart, you can just take this screw off right here, which will open this valve and let all the fuel drain out. So that would be easier than messing the whole thing up and getting fuel everywhere. And so right here is where the fuel comes in, and it comes in down and through here. Well, the float, it operates a little needle right here, and so when it's not full, the bowl's not full, it's down like this, which allows more fuel to come in, and as it rises, this rises up and stops the fuel from coming in with a little needle. And then these suck the fuel up and in. There's and through here, and right here is where the air comes in from the air filter, and out here is where the fuel mixture comes out. So the air comes in and goes in through these holes right here, and then comes down in here and mixes with the fuel as it shoots up and comes out. There's, as you can see, there's a little thing in there. I don't know what you would call it, but it brings the fuel mixture out. And right here, the throttle housing. So from your twist throttle, there's a cable that runs down in here and runs down in here. And when you twist it, it raises and it lowers. It lowers when you let it down and raises when it comes back up. Right here's the choke to allow more fuel in the mixture, which makes the engine run, which gives the engine a more rich fuel, which is good to start up, like when it's cold out or anything. When it's cold out or it's been sitting a while. Okay. So now here's a gasket that goes right here. And then this just connects to a pipe tube, manifold you should say, that runs to the engine and are screwed on by these screws right here. And then on the manifold is this little washer right here. This fits right on there and has a groove in the manifold. This allows no fuel mixture to get out and is good for the engine. So you just bolt on by these, 2 of them, and you got to use an Allen key to get them out. I'm not sure what size it is. So now let's see. I don't know if you can see it, but you could see a little hole through there, which means it's good. But I have to get a new one anyways, because that's broken right on the end. But this, the main jet, is good. So now let's take a towel and wipe this whole thing up. So just try to get in between the nook and crannies. Now, one thing you don't want to happen is your towel fall apart and a piece gets stuck in there, and then you'd have to take some compressed air and blow it out. If your jets are plugged, you just do what I do and just blow through them and try to get them out. Or you can use an air compressor and blow it out, or compressed air. Or if you don't want to do any of that, you might just have to get a new jet. And the jets on there say sizes. See those numbers right there? They're sizes. So the bigger the hole is, the more fuel it gets to the engine, which makes the engine run richer, but also gives you more chance of flooding. So some people just put bigger jets in it and jet it right to where it allows more fuel in to have the bike run faster or run better, but you have more chance of it flooding. So I suggest just stay with the stock sizes unless you absolutely know what you're doing, so you don't mess it up. So let's just blow this out. Okay, so let's thread it back in there. Just give it one little screw just to make sure it's tight. Okay, so that's fitted in there. So I'm not going to put the pilot jet in there for now, since it needs fixed. So I am now going to just put on the rest of the bowl so that I can get new parts for it. So all you guys should do is fit these in right. and screw back in the bolts. And that's all it takes. It's real simple, to be honest with you. It just takes a little while, but everything is going to take a little while. So now when you put this back in, you just pop the, what should I call it? The tube, I'm just going to say it's probably not right, but from the air filter into here. And connect up the gas line. Put all these seals on. Right here. Put on the intake manifold. Screw that on with an Allen key.